Woo, 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 woo. Hey, y'all, it's Tuesday. What's happening? It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Am I yelling? I'm sorry. Hey, let me get this out there first right now. Let me be the first one to say that. DJ Nigga Dave is a bad mother. Shut your mouth. Oh, suck it now. Let me see who in the Colyar clan is here. Bonnie Chambers got the first one in. Woo, woo, woo. What's happening, y'all? Everybody checking in here? Bonnie says she was on at 6:23 this morning. I got you beat. Tabuki Mafuki was in at 6:40. What are you guys doing out there? Are you guys sleeping outside the studio? What's happening? It's who we got today? We got the doctor, Lamar Price. We have some comedy by Mr. Ambrose. We have a producer of a show that is doing quite well, Miss Cheryl Bedford, after she gets ready, getting cute for us. And also we have the lawyer.
The sound's over.
We have a lawyer, our lawyer. We have our own correspondent, Andrea Ogbuntula. I've been practicing that all morning.
Man, we got so much stuff to do.
I know.
We didn't even play. We'll just go ahead.
Just start.
All the bells and whistles, y'all. We ready to go bright and early. It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Tell your mom and them, call Pookie, run. Tell them to get off the couch and cut on their thing, man. All you gotta do is go to YouTube and put in the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Hey, good morning, Malika Blessing. Good morning, Miss Arkansas. I see all y'all Bonnie Chambers, of course. Good morning to you, because you get here before we get here. Good morning, Rosemary Smith with a woo, woo, woo to the woody, woo, woo. Bright and early, Shirley. What I'm talking about, let's get this thing started. I hope you woke up with an attitude of gratitude. I did. I can't do it no other way. My great gratitude today is for my DJ Dave here, man, helping me figure this stuff out. He said something was so funny today. It was absolutely only money. He said we learned just enough stuff from Ebonie and Chris to be able to stumble around and figure it out for ourselves. And it's hilarious because we pushing buttons and doing this and trying to flip it. As you saw what happened yesterday, okay? Some of y'all did not see the show yesterday because I thought I know what I was doing. I didn't. And so we did the show. We shot it. And if you haven't seen it today, please go back to YouTube and see it. It is there.
Hilarious.
We shot the doggone thing yesterday afternoon, last minute. Negro, did you just bring yourself on?
You should never let me get these buttons.
Damn, I didn't get that button. So we just did it in the afternoon to drop it like we wasn't gonna drop it like it was live. Now, when we had those other folks on the show with us, they knew the buttons to hit, so we could do it the day before. We would do it like it was the next day. Then they could hit a button, and you'll come in like you got a live show. Do. We thought we would do that. Didn't work. Hit the button, the doggone thing ran that night somewhere. The next morning, that thing had already run, and there was no way for me to pull it over. You know what? Like I said, we are having fun tinkering and figuring things out as we go. And it's coming right along because it's fun. Anyway, it's just about the energy anyway. It's just about God anyway. It's just about comedy anyway. It's just about love anyway. It's just about getting up with an attitude of gratitude anyway. You know, so if we get you started, no matter what happens, we might throw something at the screen. We don't know. We're going to do what we're going to do, baby. And we just hope you stay with us. Good morning and welcome to the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Good morning, family. What can I say? God woke us up on this beautiful day. He's generous, he's wonderful, he's kind and great. So let's show our Father we appreciate. God is good. God is good. God is good. Ba-ba-do-ba-ba. Good morning, family. What can I say? God woke us up on this beautiful day. He's generous, he's wonderful, he's kind and great. So let's show our Father we appreciate. God is good. God is good. God is good. Ba-ba-do-ba. God is good. God is good. God is good. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Woo! We got a heck of a show for y'all today. Heck of a show, heck of a show, heck of a show. All kind of fantastic people are on this morning. And I thank David for coming in here, give me some of that music I could move to first thing in the morning. Speaking of moving, you know we're going to be exercising. At the end of the show, Dawn Strozier is here, so we're going to work it out, build it up, and make it firm. I don't know if you can read my shirt or not, but what it says is, outwork them. I don't know how come sometimes stuff come across like you can read it, and sometimes it come across as backwards. I don't know what you do to the camera to make that happen. This morning, I want to talk to you about, first of all, I want to thank you again for the folks who did jump on the show. You know, two of the comics who jumped on the show actually was performing with me in Memphis. Shout out to Memphis. Woo, woo, woo. Memphis came out strong, and so did 5150. Corey Holcomb people showed up and showed out. They was at all the shows. But to put the show together last minute, which I had to do, let me tell you what I learned. When I was doing this show with some other folks, they was like, you got to do it a week in advance. Let's try to do 2 weeks in advance. I don't have that kind of time, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't have that. I'm on 7 projects, and I'm on the road doing 6 to 7 shows every weekend. And I do this show, as you know, 5 days a week. I do superstar interviews on Wednesday. Incidentally, this Wednesday, we're going to have the wonderful, awesome rapper and actress. Her name is Lil Mama. Let me see. I got a picture of Lil Mama. I want to show y'all real quick. Where Lil Mama at? Where Lil Mama? Hey, I had the Lil Mama picture here. Sometime I put him in the wrong place. Oh, and this guy sang. This gentleman sang his face off. I want to say thank you to him. Where you at? Come on. Wow. Something weird is happening. I'm hitting the picture, David, and the picture ain't coming on.
Which one? The first one is you talking about Lil Mama here.
That's Lil Mama. Thank you, but wait, I still want to know how come it's not working.
You talking about KG? What's his name?
Yeah, let me try this. Yeah. I was trying. His name is KJ. His name is KJ Willis. Go ahead.
That boy can sing, and halfway through the song, I went straight to iTunes, and I was just like, ooh.
Bought it on the spot. Can you pull this picture? Can you throw this picture?
I don't see it.
I don't know what it is that I did just now, because I loaded a ton of stuff on, and now I'm hitting I'm in the right place.
Did you put it in banners?
No, I put it in brands.
Welcome to another episode of Two Old Black Negroes trying to figure out the internet.
Another episode of We Gonna Work It Out. Okay. I ain't gonna worry about it right now. Let me thank him though. KJ Willis was off the chain, and I went and got the comics who was doing the show with me. Tony Tone is so funny. He does like 30 impressions. He also was the ringleader for Universal Circus. Boy, it's bad. He was my feature, and hilarious and brilliant the whole time. It's very difficult to follow him. You know, some comics you just can't follow them. They're so good. And then Preacher Paul. As you know, Preacher Paul took our comedy class. And I try to get as many of those guys on shows and stuff as I can. Like this week coming up, I got 5 shows in Detroit. So I'm putting on Josiah. So Josiah is always so twisting my arm, because he wants to be with me on the Houston show, July 2nd and 3rd. And I want him on there too, because I'm doing those shows in a church. So that's going to be perfect for him. But I want to say shout out to Preacher Paul, who wasn't just a great comedian, great 5-minute opener, but he was just a great guy. He took me around town. He showed me all the places. He was there to be supportive, you know. So salute to you, King. Thank you for keeping it going. So that was the show, and I thought I knew how to do that, and then later hit the button. You know what I thought was going to happen? I thought that the way it was set up is that once we put it in a can, when 7 o'clock came around, boom, boom, it was going to come up. It didn't happen. So how many of y'all actually saw the show? Hey, Michael, check your date on the poster for Lil Mama. It says May 12th. It should say it says May 12th. Ooh, it should say May 26th. And I know Malika Blessing, who put that poster together, is seeing this right now too. And she going, hecky shoot. Throw that poster back up there again. Why does that say May 12th? Okay, anyway, we will get that fixed, and thank you for being observant and for watching it.
Hey, I found the picture you were looking for.
Of what?
Of your boy, KJ.
KJ.
You put it in banners. I mean, you put it in background. Let me show you here real quick.
Wow, that is good. Do it again. Do it again. That was a good picture. Do it again, man. Don't be afraid. Woo! Yeah! That dude can sing his face off. Let me tell you a story about that real quick. So one of the things we did, there was a woman who took me around named Phoenix. She was the publicist. So she would take me to all the events, took me to wait till y'all see some of the clothes I wear this week. Took me to a really nice boutique, but she took me to this restaurant called Mahogany. That's the great brunch on Sunday in Memphis. Mahogany. Oh, did you share? So they said you saw the replay. Thank you. So I went to Mahogany. The band was playing, but they were too loud. You know, I mean, when I'm eating, I don't hear no loud music. I want to be able to talk to the people at the table. But the drummer, man, he thought he was Gene Krupa or somebody. How far back did I go on that, David? Gene Krupa? Am I 112 years old or not? Anyway, I thought it was Jim. Negro, you are not smoking weed during the show. Wait a minute. Wait, hold up a second. Did you just blow out a puff of smoke during the show?
No, I have some special effects on my computer here.
Negro, that's a family show. You teaching the kids the wrong thing. Anyway, the drum was going crazy on them drums. They were so loud. And he took a break. And when he took a break, you could hear that brother. He just sat on that stool, man, and just was crooning, singing songs. And so we asked him. And all these people came on the show. I asked them that morning. We did it that afternoon. So we've been told, you need a week. You need at least 2 days. You need a day. We put that show together in 1 hour. Go back and look at yesterday's show on the replay. That show is great. It took 1 hour. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I liked it. He said, we can't see you, DJ. What you mean you can't see DJ? Wait a minute.
Pam.
Y'all, wait. She said, this is Sharon said this. Rosamay, you can't see him?
Well, when you were yelling at me for smoking my medicine, if I don't smoke my medicine, I will kill somebody.
Oh yeah, but I was busting him. Yeah, I know y'all couldn't see him. I tried to hit the picture in time for y'all to see the smoke coming out of his mouth. That's how we do it around here. We're at this show to have fun. I don't know what y'all showed up for. Okay, anyway, so I got to get to the comedian. I know we're already 3 minutes past that. I'll come in with some more of this stuff later. Just now, I just got off the stuff. I just want to talk to you about the Memphis stuff. But we will be back. But before we go to the comedian, we have to tell you the word of the day. Now, when we tell you the word of the day, we're not going to say it again until towards the end, because the word of the day is worth $50. It's worth 50 big ones, okay? But we ain't going to say it again until the end of the day. What is that word today, Dave?
Today's word of the day is chitterlings. Chitterlings. And you have to spell it properly. Not the slang. And that's plural, so it's chitterlings.
Can you throw that word up? How do you spell chitterlings?
I will. There we go.
There it is. Now, some of y'all say chitlins. If you put up chitlins, you're not going to win the money. It is chitterlings. Chitterlings. You don't need to define it. That'll be going too far. But if you just spell it, when we say, hey, y'all, it's time to throw up the word of the day, Valerie, then we're going to see the first one come up with chitterling, like people putting it up right now. I'm glad y'all getting practice, but that don't mean nothing. So toward the end of the show, when we say chitterlings, that's going to be before we work out, build it up and make it firm. Chitterlings, good for 50 right now. Dog, I got ink in my hand, dog. Ink in my hand, doggy woggy. Okay. E-Baby talking about he love him some chitlings. Oh, wait, he put an S on it. Some shitlings. Shitlings.
Funny.
I've heard it called
E-Baby, you get one. Boom. E-Baby gets one.
And all of us here being amateurs, let's bring on a professional comedian. It's time to go to the comedy, and I think I know where that banner is. Let me see. It's time to go to the comedy, because there'll be a picture of me standing there like I'm doing comedy or something. Here's the thing, y'all. As long as we have fun on this show, don't matter what else happens. Hey, folks, coming to you all the way from Memphis, Tennessee. This gentleman was the actual MC. The boy's so funny. He was the MC of all the shows this weekend in Memphis at Chuckles Comedy House. Do a shout out to Chuckles and Mike Ware Senior and Junior. They have 2 clubs now. They also have one in Jackson, Mississippi, which I'm playing shortly, and they're about to open one in New Orleans. It's called Chuckles. This young man was a host. Get your hands together for Mr. Ambrose Jones. Woo! Hey, now what is that you showed us? What is that?
That is that's my show right there called the 38114 show.
The 38114 show. Well, go ahead on with your bad stuff. He's here. Give him some love. Andrew Jones. Woo!
Yeah. Thank y'all. What's up, man? How you doing?
Amazing.
All right. Y'all can hear me good?
We can hear you perfect. You just ain't saying shit.
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you for having me MC your shows this weekend, man. For you to be so old, you got a ton of energy, man. I want that energy when I turn 60 years old. Oh, I'm supposed to come in and do comedy. I thought we was gonna conversate for the whole time. Oh, I'm coming in to do comedy. Oh, okay. I'm glad this coronavirus almost over with because I'm tired of sitting in this house playing with myself all day. Yes. Well, y'all going to Walmart, y'all buying all the Lysol and bleach. I'm buying all the baby oil. Yeah, I get that. Look, I guess I can talk about playing with myself if the DJ smoking weed early in the morning. I mean, weed and porn, they go together. They go together very well. Michael Colyar, he gonna tell me that's a clean show. I mean, the guy's smoking weed right there. Okay, cool. And he getting high as a bird on his shirt. Okay, cool. My full name is Ambrose Jones III. When I had my son, my family and everybody gonna ask me, you gonna name him Ambrose Jones IV to keep the legacy alive? I was like, the legacy of alcoholics and warehouse forklift drivers? I was like, no, that's it. We got enough Ambroses. That is it. Y'all should have named me Ambrose Jones the last, because I'm the last of this situation right here.
The last.
Now, I've been staying in Memphis, Tennessee for like 22 years of my life, but I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois. That's right. Tell my mama all the time, that's right, from Chicago, West Side. You know, I tell my mama all the time, you just moved us from the #1 to the #2 murder capital of the world. I keep telling everybody I'm a thug. Don't let this smile fool you. I'm a thug. The only difference about me, I'm a thug with a conscience, though. Like if I do something bad, my conscience be eating me up. Like I'm a type of dude, I rob you, but I get your money back when I get paid.
That's good.
I'll be like, yeah, here go that 500 I took from you last week. Sorry about putting that gun to your face, but I knew if I would have asked you for you, would have said no. No, but that is, man. I am single, so if there's any lovely ladies in the house, y'all can inbox me if you like the way I look. If not, then I guess I'll be playing with myself some more. No problem. No problem. I do like older women, though. I do like women that's older than me. I like older women. Preferably older women whose husband just died. No, let me tell you why. Because they always got 2 good running cars. Yeah. I'd be like, James ain't gonna need this Cadillac no more. Brand new Cadillac. Ain't got number 300 miles on it. He ain't have a chance to break it in yet. Brand new Cadillac. He got pictures of his grandkids on the dashboard. I just take them out and throw them out the window. I don't give a damn about your grandkids, James. I'm fucking your wife and driving your car. Okay. All right, cool. But yeah, if y'all enjoyed that comedy, if y'all enjoyed that during the quarantine, I am a certified pharmacy technician, so I don't take modern medication, but I did create my own natural herbs. It's called sea moss and bladderwrack tinctures. That's right, boost your immune system, so you won't have to take no vaccine. It's good for your libido, and it's also aids and weight loss. Also, y'all can get those on my website, comedianambrose.com. And then y'all also can check out my show on YouTube called the 38114 Show. That's right, y'all hit subscribe. We got 44 wonderful episodes, y'all. And that's a historic Michael, that's a historic zip code in Memphis, Tennessee, 38114 Show.
It is. Why is it historical?
Yeah, it is. That's the first area in Memphis, Tennessee where the blacks was able to own their own homes.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yes,
so we get and humor. Brother, you funny. You funny, man. Thank you. We are no longer a family show as of today. Between you and Pothead Pete, we are no longer family. But no, you did great. You did great. You didn't get dirty. You went right to the edge. You didn't all the way jump over, but you could see over it from where you were. You're hilarious, brother. How they reach your show? How they get to that show?
Well, y'all can follow me on social media, comedian Ambrose Jones, and y'all can go on YouTube and just type in 38114 Show. We got 44 wonderful episodes. Mostly everybody from Memphis. I got comedian Capone, Sean Jones on there. We got comedian Damon Williams coming up. I mean, it's a great show.
So is it interview or it's performance or both?
It's an interview. I'm just sitting down talking. I got a studio where I just sit down and talk to folks. I got doctors on there. I got my brother Ilya Rashad Muhammad from the Nation of Islam. Just showing my fans that I'm knowledgeable, a different array of topics that I can sit down and talk to everybody.
That's perfect. Do you know Miss Arkansas?
Huh?
Comedian Miss Arkansas. Do you know her?
I heard of Miss Arkansas. Yeah. I think I met her in California before. Yeah.
Showing you a lot of love right now. I just want to show y'all these people. You had these folks rolling, man. Look, you killing the game, baby. Come on with it.
Man, I appreciate that, man.
I appreciate you coming at a moment's notice like this and playing the game with us. Thank you so much. Tell them one more time how to find you.
Hey, Ambrose Jones on all social media platforms. You can check out my website, get the herbs at comedianambrose.com. Take care of yourself, and you can subscribe to my show, the 38114 Show on YouTube, and check out the website for the hoodies. Hey, veteran, thank you, legend, for having me on your show, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you, brother. God bless you real good. Will you end by saying a woo, woo, woo?
A woo, 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 woo.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was Ambrose Jones right here on the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Dr. Lamar Price supposed to come up next, but we ain't waiting on nobody. Ain't nobody here. We moving to the next person, and I think that's gonna be. Oh, wait a minute. Let me jump in and say something here. In Memphis, when I was there, and if I can't bring these up, I'm just gonna be sick. Let me go back and look. If I can't bring these pictures up, I put a bunch of pictures on here to show y'all some stuff. And then, there it is. Scary, but I love that. Let me tell you what you're looking at right now, folks. So I was there at the show, and I go to Memphis. I go to this club, Chuckles, all the time. They got pictures the size of that elephant of all these comics, So they got Mike Epps up. They got Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres ain't never been in that little black club. Her picture on the wall, my picture ain't on the wall. So I'm complaining to the owner, Mike Ware. Man, how come my picture ain't on the wall? He said, don't worry about your picture being on the wall. Somebody painted your picture across the street on the electrical box. I said, what? He said, so I went and looked out the door, and this is what I saw from the club. Across the street from the club, right outside the dollar store, is an electrical box that someone spray painted a picture of me. Now, that first picture I showed you, I guess that was them, that's them right here practicing it, trying to figure out how do you do it. They sprayed, they used paper, whatever. Then they got back to their final product, which was that right there. I had to go out, and it blew my mind. I mean, look, I'm having a great time right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. That was there. That was there. That's the close up. That's me at it. That's me just standing between it that night of both pictures. Okay.
Did you sleep out there by the electrical box? Did you?
Yes, I went in a dollar store and got me a pillow for $1 and a blanket for $1, and I snuggled up. I got it right on top of it, took a nap. No, I just have to say this is crazy because it's so much stuff that's rolling for me. You know, this show, for instance, 206 shows, y'all. And we just started. We scraping the surface. As you see, we still fiddling around. We trying to figure stuff out, see what's working. And we already at 206. You know what I'm saying? So we've had great artists, great guests come on, right? Then they put my name on the wall at the Comedy Store. That, to me, I thought was so awesome. Just a great look at me. It's got cigar thing. I'm at the Comedy Store, my name on the Comedy Store. I've been here 35 years and haven't got that. These people painted a picture. We don't even know who painted the picture. We've been trying to figure out who spray painted the picture on the electrical thing. Here's another thing coming up. Lena Waithe is producing a new movie by a comedian that I beat in Star Search. Okay? And in that movie, they actually have somebody playing me. So they got to find somebody to play the 30-year-old me. So when the movie come out, you're going to actually see me beating this guy on Star Search in that movie. They're immortalizing me every way they can. So I'm having a good time right now. Anybody else want to draw a picture of me, whatever, help yourself. And while we're on art, because several things we want to talk about here, we're going to talk about us killing each other in the streets. I heard Bonnie this morning talking about how she just can't take it. Every day there's killings, you know. We're killing each other, but we doing it when the police ain't, you know, because the police still spend plenty of time killing us too. And this guy, when I was in Chicago performing 4 years ago, he painted this and gave it to me. Is that awesome or what? Hands up, don't shoot. I am a man. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. That thing, he put this thing up, I'm telling you, over 4 years ago. It's an original piece of art, you know. So I'm just saying, I'm very honored just to be alive and be able to do what I do. I'm having fun doing it. Ain't nobody gonna stop me. I'm going to the bank every week and I'm depositing. I'm shopping and buying shit I don't even need. Who don't know they blessed? Who don't know they blessed? I was on stage night before last telling people you need to figure out at least one reason why you're blessed. Everybody's blessed, but you gotta know what is it. Are you, matter of fact, I'm gonna ask some of y'all right now to throw up a reason that you're blessed. Like I tell people on stage, I'm blessed because of what I do for a living. Okay, I stand on stages around the world and just say giggly stuff, and not around the country, around the world. I do this in England. I've done it in Australia. You know, I'm around when we go on the cruise ships, we're everywhere. All I do is stand on stage and say silly giggly stuff, and then y'all give me money. Boy, you don't think I know I'm blessed? I know I'm blessed. What is it that's going on with you that makes you know you're blessed? Are your kids alive? Are your kids acting sane? That alone is a blessing, you know. Stacey Quentin says she's alive. That alone is a blessing. Somebody said, I'm blessed because of my future. It ain't even got here yet, and you feel the blessing. That's what I'm talking about. I'm blessed because I'm Angel's mother. Oh, I love you. That's beautiful. Miss Arkansas said she blessed because I'm still alive and bringing laughter. Somebody said I'm blessed for air in my lungs. Who is that? Okay, HP Buddha. My God, mommy is here. Okay, who else you got? I'm blessed to be employed, somebody said. Now let me tell you what a big blessing that is. It's so many people out there who's out of work who didn't see it coming. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they ended all the comedy gigs at one time. March 13th, every comedy club in America closed. I was booked up for 8 months every weekend somewhere. Boom, gone. So to have a job is a blessing in itself, and you better know it. So thank y'all for throwing up all those wonderful banners of the blessings. Okay, all right. Let me keep the show moving. I was trying to kill time, hoping Dr. Lamar would jump in, but instead, we're gonna see if our legal correspondent is back. Yes, she is there. Yay! Okay, so here's the two things that have been bugging me, and I want y'all opinions on this as well. The police kill us every day because they know they can get away with it. They've been knowing that forever. They're getting away with it less though because we got cameras and things, so we're actually filming them. You know, we're able to see what they're doing. Okay, go there. Okay, so two cases that bother me. One case. This guy, the police killed him and said he was trying to run them over with the car. But they was on both sides of the car. They wasn't in front of it or behind it. And they've already said, well, that's justifiable manslaughter. Or they call it something wicked like that. Then they just found about 5 days ago, these police in Louisiana State Police killed the brother. They killed him. They tased him a whole bunch of times. They put him in choke holds. They choked him. They killed him in the street, dragged him by his ankles. But for 2 years, they wouldn't show the video. They wouldn't show the tape. They showed one little piece of tape, and they lied and said he died because of the car crash as a result of them chasing him. That's why they beat him up, because he ran. It was a car chase. They beat him to death. So they saying it was a car crash, but now the video is out because a news service got the video and released it. Once they released it, the governor said, well, we should release this because it's the right thing to do. No, you released it because your ass got caught with your hand in the cookie jar. So let's bring in, we now have our own legal correspondent. This young lady came on. The first time she came on, was just so knocked out about it. Whenever we have legal cases, we could call on our own legal consultant, our legal correspondent. Get your hands together for attorney Andrea Ogbuntula. Come on, y'all. Let's get them little fat fingers together. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, how are you?
Hi, I am very good. Better now.
You are stunning. You came in earlier. You hadn't put it all together yet, huh?
Oh yeah, it's a whole process. Yeah, 1 to 8. Yeah.
Tell me about your company first. What do you do? What is your legal firm, and what do you do?
So I do corporate defense. I do basically big law. We do trust and estate, family law. We do basically everything, tax. I personally do consulting on the side. So that is made up of a little bit of criminal defense, contract review. I do trademark, create LLCs. So the whole full gamut. I do anything I can do, and just consulting and then referrals too. So
I love it. So where'd you get your degree, your law degree?
I went to Loyola Law School, downtown Los Angeles.
Come on now, come on, somebody, come on, Loyola.
Great school, yeah.
So I was asking you today, what is your take on what's going on? And is there any recourse? Like, for instance, the guy who they hid the tape for 2 years, and now it's come out, and you can see that they actually killed him. You know, is there a recourse for his family? Can they sue the city? Will anything happen to the cops? What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. So the man you're referring to is Ronald Green. So he was killed he died or was killed about 2 years ago. So May 10th. It's now May 2021. So what happened was he was being pursued for, let's say, I think he was speeding or something like that. The tape doesn't show that. So it was like, I would say a pretextual stop, just a minor violation, a reason to stop him. So he was followed. Eventually, it seems like he crashed, or what we're told, that he crashed his car. And at that point is what we see on the tape that the Associated Press released, where he was beaten for several minutes. He was stunned, tased, he was dragged. So yeah, there's going to be recourse. Oh, definitely. The problem I have with this particular, I mean, so many problems with this particular case, but my main problem is just the time. Like you said, they sat on this for so long in the name of an investigation. And I think our big issue with both the cases we're going to talk about is transparency. We have a right to know what goes on at the law enforcement level, state level, troopers, whatever the case may be. It was troopers in that case. They weren't transparent in a timely fashion. There were so many officers involved, I think 6 or 7. Some of them haven't even had their names given to the public yet. There's just so many issues with this. But yeah, there's going to be recourse. So this is a violation of this man's constitutional rights, in my opinion. Clear deprivation of rights. There's federal law that prohibits this kind of conduct by law enforcement officers. So there's 2 avenues on this. The Department of Justice, they have a way to go under Title 18. They can go over and go after, the officers. And then as far as civilly, that's again, similar title. I think it's under 1983. They can go after the officers criminally. And I think that's what their attorneys are in the process of doing now. Again, it just took so long. George Floyd, it went quickly because there were people, witnesses live and present. But this was in the middle of the night, just between this one man and several officers. So I think there's just so many problems with the story and how it unfolded. And I don't think there's any evidence, at least to my knowledge, to support the trooper's original theory that he crashed into the tree. There wasn't damage to the driver's side, no airbags deployed. There's just so many problems. But there's going to be recourse because we've seen it. I just wish that there'd be recourse before we saw it.
Janetta, who we know is pretty hot tease, is a regular Colyar clan member. I hate to say clan sometimes because the actual clan is killing us. But she's a clan member, and she said it sounded like they were Klansmen the way they talked to him and treated him. And that's what I was looking for in my notes. I had written a note about what one of the cops was saying to the other cops on the dispatch. He's saying, man, we beat the hell out of him, man. We beat him, we choked him, we tased him, we did everything we could to try to stop him. And then his body just went limp. And then the person on line with him said, and you taped all of that? And all of a sudden the radio went dead. So they were so enthusiastic and so overjoyed with what they did to another human being that they openly talking about it on the air, not knowing that one day it would surface, Yeah. Is there really a recourse, or do we still do the same thing that always happened? We say, well, they're law enforcement and you don't really know all the details.
I mean, every situation is context specific to the jurisdiction, whatever state it's in. And we all know, some states tend to lead more conservatively in police and law enforcement, justice. Some don't, some. So the problem is, there's so many factors. Like if it's a jury trial, it's the jury. There's just so many factors that go into the prosecution of police officers and troopers and sheriffs and all of that. So there's no guaranteed outcome. There should be. It seems like common sense, but unfortunately, that's not the way the system actually functions when in reality. So
well, I want to thank you for dropping in and giving us your opinion. Out of this, I get the same thing I keep telling Black people. No matter what happens, if the police come, don't run. That's all I can say. If the police come, don't run. The average cop is overweight, and he's running around with a utility belt on. He's got another 47 pounds. So he running his fat, double meat eating behind you, trying to catch you. While he's got all this equipment on, he's going to make an example of you. He's going to either beat you terribly or try to kill you, to teach you not to run from him and to punish you for making him run. So don't run. If the police come, how you gonna run them anyway? They got walkie-talkies. They're gonna call 40 of their buddies. They're gonna surround you. 90% of the runners don't get away, and 80% of that 90% go to the hospital or die. So let's stop running. When they come, let's just calm down. Let's comply and see what they're talking about. It's not going to guarantee us safety. But it's because we've had people who've also complied and the police killed us anyway. But that happens less than when you actually try to run. So do you want to leave us with anything? A final thought on this?
I mean, I'll just go back to the fact you're absolutely right. That's kind of what we discussed last time. You have to comply. You have to, pause, and you have to think. But I mean, I'm going to point out the law. There's no Supreme Court decision. There's no law. There's nothing that says that officers, any variety, can shoot, kill a fleeing felon. And in both these cases, Andrew Brown in North Carolina, I mean, these men technically, right, let's say assume they're fleeing felons, they have no right to shoot and kill them from, or to chase and beat them. So at the same time, I mean, I think this all needs to be really, really looked at from a really objective perspective. And yes, comply, because in the moment, your life is what matters. At the same time, we need to look at what is being done and what can be done to fix this, if anything.
I love that Black people are standing up. The protesters are standing up, though, because that is sometimes making it go through. The pressure of us standing up in groups and saying, hey, this is wrong, and not letting down. A lot of times that will help get us to some type of solution, or at least get it to the courthouse, or at least get it in the media. So we're going to keep on pushing. We're going to keep on striving. We're not going to let them take us out. We're going to outwork them. We're going to outlove them. We're going to outpray them, and we're going to win in the very end. I really believe it. I thank you so much. Tell me how people can find you, Attorney Andrea.
Thank you. You can go to my Instagram. It's Attorney Andrea, one word. My email address is consult, my last name, Oguntula. It's long, I know, a mouthful, but consult Ogbuntula@gmail.com. Either of those are good to reach me. You guys take care. Stay blessed. Be safe.
Thank you. I don't think Ogbuntula is that long. That's okay.
You don't? Okay, you're an outlier. Okay.
Me and David, we were doing an African chant to that. We're like, Ogbuntula, 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 Ogbuntula.
I bet. I love it.
Man. Leave us with a woo, 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 will you please?
I will. Woo, woo, woo.
Ladies and gentlemen, Attorney Andrea Ogbuntula, there she is. Thank you. On the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Next up, Dr. Lamar. I see him in queue and ready to do that thing that he do. He's ready for you. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Get your hands together for a holistic practitioner that's out of this world and out of his mind. He's got a great sense of humor, but he's also plugged into health in a magical, wonderful way. Get your hands together for our friend, Dr. Lamar Price. Woo-hoo! A little moonshine to go with that smoke.
Hey, Michael.
How's
it going this morning?
Man,
I'm doing good, King.
So tell me what's
Can you hear me clear?
I can hear you clearly.
Okay,
and you
great.
said you had a particular topic you were going to talk about today. What is it?
Yes, this is something for the ladies regarding women's health. Yeah, women's health. So we got two things I want to share with the ladies. And then the second one is definitely going to help both the ladies and the men. The first product is for women's health that are having a hard time with menstrual issues. And it's called Rain Sanitary Napkins. REIGN, Rain Sanitary Napkins. So instead of women running to the stores, buying up all of the garbage that they're in the maxi pads and the wings and all of the tampons, they don't understand that these products are garbage. They're made with garbage, polymers, plastics, recyclable trash, and the pharmaceutical companies are making billions of dollars on these products. And we have a product that is created by us, for us, and it's a Black-owned company out of Atlanta. And Rain Sanitary Napkins are all biodegradable, all natural. And me being a natural physician, I'm going to promote natural products for the women. I have hundreds of women using this product for over 2 years. I've been working with this product for women as an alternative to what they've been using. All the women are calling me, telling me that they're comfortable. They're cutting back on their cycle, the duration, and they're going from weeks of flowing down to 2 and 3 days. Not every single woman, but the majority of the women are having that about this product. Many of the women, if not all, are telling me how comfortable and they feel more safe mentally, emotionally with this product. Rain Sanitary Napkins, you can contact the guy. His name is James Smith. And hopefully somebody could put this information up in the chat. James Smith, and he's out of Atlanta. And I'm going to have his number posted to you. Yeah, James Smith. Okay. He's out of Atlanta. And I'm going to have his number posted. He has a let me see, a 707 area code number. I'm sorry I don't have it in front of me, but I want the women to contact James Smith. We will put it up in the chats. James Smith is running this program along with Mr. Croc out of Atlanta. And that's it right there, James Smith. And I believe James Smith is on there now. There he is. Okay. So everybody contact James. He will give you all the information on these napkins, even after your cycle has stopped and you're going through menopause. Michael, the women are dealing with continence, and the men can use these pads as well. They can use these because they have graphene. Graphene is a strip, Michael, that is all electrical. The active ingredients of yes.
Hold up now. How am I supposed to use a sanitary napkin again? Let me get that straight. A sanitary napkin.
Because they can put, yes, they can put them in their underwear. And men do this because men leak. Men do.
Oh, Lord. Wait a minute. Hold up.
Men are leaking. Yes. Yes.
David.
Yes. And you have some. Yeah, Dave. Tell him, DJ. DJ, you've heard of this, right? You've heard of men have had these issues, right?
It happens. Yeah.
Wait. What? Where are they leaking from, Doc?
From the front.
They're leaking from their penis. Yeah, from the penis. Yeah. Men have discharges. Some men bleed. Some men have an overproduction of semen, and then a lot of men have weak urethra, and they can't hold their urine. There are men who actually urinate on themselves. So instead of getting the Depends, they could use these because the material that they're using in these sanitary napkins, they have a graphene strip. Graphene comes from graphite. Graphite is coming from the element carbon. And as a chemist, I'm a chemist, so I use chemistry and physics to explain to people, if you're using one of the most precious earth elements called graphite, which is graphene, you're getting carbon. So carbon is one of the most precious molecules, element number 6, on the 6-day, 6-man numerology, the number of man. When women use these in their rain napkins, it can light up a light bulb. All they have to do is contact Mr. James Smith. He'll give you the presentation. He'll show you the video. It has a multi-level marketing with this program. The women love it. Yes.
I'm going to put all this together. So this guy, James Smith, has put together a sanitary napkin that a man can put in his drawers and to light up an electrical fuse while at the same time stopping his drippage.
Michael, it's crazy. You know, if I'm talking about it, it's got to be real, it's natural, and it's wild at the same time. If your electricity goes out, you can take the sanitary napkin, put it in a glass, put some water, put a 7-watt light bulb, and it's going to keep your lights going with no electrical charge from any outlets. This is amazing. Black folks created this. It's us, the technology. So it's black owned.
I'm calling his ass. I'm calling him right now.
Get James. We're going to bring him on the show. We get him on here, and James will explain it to you. Put him on speaker, and he will tell you.
I'm getting him on here right now.
Second
I want to know what the hell is going on. James, pick your phone. I know you watching the show. I ain't never heard of nothing like this before. Any other men heard of this?
Man,
please?
I know. That's why. And listen, Michael.
There he is. There he is. He said, woo, woo, woo. So you watching the show. This is a real thing, James?
This is a real sunshine coming up every day.
And men are wearing them too?
Men are wearing them too. I had to put the graphene pads in my shoes because they killed 99% of bacteria. My wife wouldn't let me bring my boots in off the back porch.
Wow.
So they kill odor as well.
So they kill all odor. They collect. Anyway, it's just a lot. It's a lot. Okay, I want you to come on the show. We gotta do a segment for you, just for you. And you and Doc, I don't know where y'all got together and came up with the man, but we're gonna talk about that more. Leave us to the woo woo woo, James. Okay, we know James is a real person. I thought Doc was kidding, but he real. This real lady. And somebody said I have a friend.
Yeah.
Betty Billy says I have a friend who's been producing sanitary napkins for about a decade. Scientifically sound and not injurious to our health. Okay, well, I think that's great that you're
Right.
saying.
Yeah, they work and the women love them. So we'll talk about it on another show. We'll promote it. And once the women get the pads, they'll know all about the product. It's amazing. Everyone loves them. Once they start using them, the women never go back to anything else. My last project in it is butter. I use African shea butter and I infuse it with oils. I want to give one away. So I'm giving away a shea butter. It has a $40 value. This shea butter is straight from Africa. Has been touched by no third, fourth.
Okay.
The right setting, and we infuse essential oils. And yes, I'm sorry I got bad connection. I apologize, but
no problem.
Yes.
We're gonna put that in. That's one of the things that's gonna be in the package
right.
tomorrow. I love my job. Okay.
Yes. We're giving out shea butter. It's all natural, and what can go in the skin, you can eat it, and it can go in straight into your bloodstream. It helps with rash, eczema, herpes, scabies, every type of skin issue, shingles, chicken pox. I got people with poison ivy. They put it on. Snake bites, venom bites. So yeah, Mike, we got the natural product. We're gonna talk about it on another day.
All the natural stuff. Man, well, thank you, Doc. I'm sorry
thank you, Michael. It's okay. It's all right.
For you. I love you, brother.
Okay, Mike. All right, love you too, man. Thank you.
Friday. Hold up. We're going to get one of those away Wednesday. And the I love my job package. Y'all know tomorrow is I love my job, I love my job, I love my job. That will be one of the things in there.
That's right.
Other items. Dr. Lamar, tell people how they can find you.
So my number should be scrolling across the bottom. They can reach me at Dynamic Solution Media, and they can also reach out to me at 424-274-2016. They can also text shea butter, oils, health, anything. Reach out to me at that number. Thank you. And a whoa.
Thank you, Dr. Lamar. I appreciate you, man. Wow. I ain't never heard no sanitary napkins for men. Have you, Kelly? Kelly said yes. Okay, we're about to get up with Kelly Rocks, but first we're going to prayer. Let me tell you how this is going to go because I see everybody in queue waiting. Don't you worry, Cheryl. You coming up soon. Don't you worry, RCE. I see you back there, both of y'all in y'all room ready to go to the woo. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. So I'm going to do what we have to do. That's the main thing. We got to do this every time, all the time, is we got to get the prayer in. Right after prayer, Kelly Rocks. Right after Kelly Rocks, Cheryl's coming in. Right after Kelly, it's going to be Ryan and Craig. Then we're going to work it out with Dawn Stroger. We still got a full day, and we're going to squeeze all that in the next 30 minutes. So brace yourself. We about to roll. It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Let's get to the prayer. You know, I always like to start with a holy breath. I like to inhale though through my nostrils. Hold that for a moment and think one positive thought. Now exhale slowly from your mouth. And that just sent to you. Father God, good morning. Thank you for another beautiful, blessed day. Father God, I pray that you bless us today and bless us indeed. I pray that you enlarge our territories greatly. I pray that your hand will be with us and guide us past evil, and we will cause no pain. In fact, I pray that you guide us towards more love, more peace, more abundance, more joy, more wisdom. Yes, Father God, I have opened my heart, my soul, my spirit, and I invite you to come in and fill me with your love, your peace, your passion, your joy, your wisdom, your sense of kindness and generosity. Your sense of forgiveness, Father God. Let me forgive everyone who's ever done anything to me. And let me forgive myself for everything I think I've ever done, because I know you've already forgiven me, Father God, because I ain't never tricked you in the first place. I ain't did nothing you didn't see coming. You already saw it. I know you ain't mad at me. I can tell you love me by the way you treat me. So, Father God, I just want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you for my life. Someone out there needs a special blessing today, Father God. Please touch them. Somebody needs a healing today. Touch them. We're always lifting up some of our friends here. We're always lifting up Mama Ford. We do. David Ford is my only sponsor right now. David Ford. You know what I'm saying? He hits you with them glasses off the chain. David Ford. You know what I'm saying? Well, his mother is going through her health issues. She's going up and down with it. So we ask you to lift up Mama Ford in prayer. Lift up our main man, Sinbad, who's getting better, but he ain't there yet. He had a stroke, but he's getting to the other side, y'all. Lift him up. And if there's anyone in your family, anyone you know that needs a healing, let's take 10 seconds of silence for prayerful love for them. Finally, Father God, I just say thank you for everything. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for everything. Thank you for my home, for my queen, for my health, for my puppies, for this opportunity to fool around, hang out with people, say silly, giggly stuff, to find out about men, Father God, who's got sanitary napkins. Did you know about that? Anyway, thank you for the sense of humor, Father God. We know if we can laugh through a thing, we can get through a thing. So thank you for making this day supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Thank you for being a wind beneath our wings. And let us continue to have a vibrant, beautiful, positive, powerful day in your name. In Jesus' name, we say amen. 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 Amin, Ashe, boom, shakalaka. And in the famous words of all those who call ourselves the Kaya clan, woo, woo, woo. Good prayer. Good prayer. Okay, let's keep this thing moving. You know, we got to keep it fast paced. So next up, we got to talk about Kelly. Kelly has these special stones. A lot of people know about the stones. A lot of people don't. But she rocks with hers. It's called Kelly. Kelly, I'm looking for your banner that says Kelly Rocks, and there it goes. Kelly, are you ready?
Yes.
Hey, y'all, it's time for Kelly Rocks.
Grandest Rising. Great morning to everyone out there, and welcome to Kelly Rocks. Baby, can you turn that down for me?
Would you like me to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Good morning. Good, great risings to you all. Yeah, thank you so much. I don't feel so way light bright.
She wearing lipstick too, y'all. She got lipstick.
And you rock, Stacy. Thank you so much. So welcome to Kelly Rocks. Today we're going to be talking about a really awesome, beautiful grounding stone. We're in like these kind of unbalanced times for a lot of people getting back to work, a lot of people looking for work, not the unknowing and all of those things like that. And so I just figured today I would choose a stone because I really love to be in touch with Mother Earth. And this is a stone as a representation of Mother Earth. It's the stone of Mother Earth. It's also called the mocha stone, but many of you may know it as moss agate. So this is moss agate. I'm going to bring it really close. I'm getting a little brightness there. Maybe you can see more of what that looks like. And that's actually some greens and some blues. And this stone comes from what's called the Chalcedony family. Chalcedony looks more like this bluish kind of color there. And it's very,
you
very
say
beautiful.
Caledonia? Caledonia. What make your big head so hot? You didn't say Caledonia? Okay.
Caledonia. And this is just a smaller piece. Most of the time I see it in shaped in spheres or towers is one of the most popular shapes. It's great because it emanates balance and stability, grounding. It's also a really great stone to call in abundance. And I will have just a disclaimer that these are really great living entities. They come from Mother Earth. I don't claim that they are going to heal you from your cancer or anything like that. So just gotta let that come on out there. It's really a great talisman for people who are into physical workout. So like Don Strozier is another reason I brought this today, because it's really great for people who are into physical workouts. And like if you do bodybuilding and stuff like that, it's a really great stone of endurance as well. So y'all want to work out with Don Strozier, you may want to get you some moss agate sometime soon. It connects to Mother Earth, like I said. It's great for bringing peace and stability to the emotional body. Don't we all need some of that? Yes, I would agree. If you're a person who has...
I got a question. Okay, how do you use it? Do you pray on it? Do you sit it somewhere? Do you wear it?
It's a really great... you don't want to wear this, but you can find pieces of moss agate in jewelry, or if you can find pocket stones, is really great for, you can use your stones, meditative, setting your intentions with your stones. It's really about learning and knowing what the stone is about and setting an intention with that particular stone. It's a grounding stone, so you would place it near your grounding chakras, which are your lower chakras. Does that answer your question, Mr. Colyar?
Absolutely.
And it also brings inner calm. I'm just going to wrap it up here. It brings inner calm. If you're doing some type of abundance work, somebody said, I need a half a dozen of them to work out with Miss Dawn. Absolutely. So that's what these are great for. People sometimes get addicted to emotional drama. Grounding. This stone may be for you. So with that, all of that said, I'm going to leave you, this book I have also has affirmations for the stone. So I'm going to leave you with the affirmation for this today before I head out of here, since it brings grounding. I am balanced and stable. Repeat after me. I am balanced and stable, healthy and whole, and at home on earth. So you may not remember that, but you can always go back to it. Thank you for joining me with Kelly Rocks. You can find me at the Earth Girl Essentials on IG. Don't follow me, but lead with me at the Earth Girl Essentials. Peace and love, everyone. And woo, woo, woo.
Woo! That's right, y'all. It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show. That was Kelly, and Kelly rocks. You know, today when we do the secret word, when it pops up, we also giving away $50. That's $50 and the nigga shirt. What? Nigga stands for naturally invoking God's greatest attributes.
Now, is this contest for everybody?
And on the back of the show, yes, it's for everybody. And on the back of the shirt, it tells you all the different places that this word actually originated and what it meant. The word initially meant God in Egypt, or Kemet. It meant king. It meant emperor. It meant serpent god. It meant a black angel. So white folks took our greatest word and figured out a way to make us hate each other about it and fight each other over it. And we got to quit letting people have power over us, especially by using our own tools against us. So one of the nigga shirts is going out today with $50 cash. When we drop the secret word, when y'all get ready, we ain't going to drop that thing until after another couple of guests or two, or maybe any moment. Now, matter of fact, hey, David.
Yes, sir.
Let's drop the word right now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, right now, first person put the word up, and you got to spell it correctly. The word of the day, that's $50 cash money and the nigga shirt. And we're looking right now. Stands for need God always. That's what it says.
Who's
boom?
first?
There it is. Miss Purple. Miss Purple is the winner. The winner.
Nope, no. Up higher. 802.
Up higher. Miss Purple.
Paris Vet.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh. Rosemary Smith.
Yes, Paris. Looks like Paris Vet.
No, a little higher, right below my last post. Michael
Colyar. Right after your post, it says
Rosemary Smith.
God always.
Right there. At 802, Rosemary Smith.
Rosemary Smith. She beat y'all. She jumped in there. Rosemary Smith. What, Kelly? You know, it's still a live show, so I can't have a conversation.
Is it still for everybody? You can win whenever.
Well, she is. Rosemary Smith, you didn't win the last 30 days, did you? She did?
I think so. Her and her son.
Oh, that was her son that won, too.
Her son won.
Kelly, yeah, but we can't. We have to check the book after this. So you're gonna win today, no matter what. Then after that, we have to start throwing up this banner that we have. That have the.
Did she spell it right? Yeah, she spelled it right.
Yeah, she spelled it right. Ain't no rules. You just won. So Rosemary Smith, you won $50 and the nigga T-shirt. Boom, 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 boom.
I wore that shirt.
All right, let me just write that down. Rosemary Smith.
I literally held that shirt up today, and I was like, let me say that for Friday. I'm on my nigga shirt for Friday. I'm
so good. Oh, the shirt is so good, and they selling like crazy now. Corey Holcomb is buying 5 of them. You know, so all right, okay. Let's get to our next guest. They're being so patient. Let me see. I gotta go to Cheryl. Sir, RCE, give me 1 second. I gotta go to Cheryl. I got a producer. Thank you. This young woman is an excellent producer. We did a documentary with Bill Duke called Dark Girls, and she was one of the major producers on that. But she's doing some other exciting stuff right now. Please get your hands together for Cheryl Bedford, ladies and gentlemen. Cheryl Bedford is in the house. Woo!
Good morning.
Good morning, girl. How are you?
I'm good. I can barely see because there's such a reflection. I had to take off my glasses. So.
You don't have to see nothing. We right here. It's just me. If you can see that oval circle, that big head, that's just me. You just looking at me. Ain't nothing. And we ain't gonna throw up no special effects. You ain't gotta read nothing. We can see you, and you look good.
Well,
you know.
Thank you. Especially compared to your other female guests. I was like, I just got back from the gym. I'm like, they look real good. And I was like, screw it, right? Like
you look beautiful.
This is 54, all natural. I'll be 55.
Come on, player. Come on. 54, girl. You don't look a day over 53. So listen, no, you look fantastic and full of light and energy. And thank you for producing Dark Girls, which is very important. If you're Black and you have not seen Dark Girls, please go online and see it. We did it several years ago, but the story has not changed. It's about how we need to love ourselves and not try to hold each other down or love against each other because we're darker or lighter than each other. The brown paper test is over. We shouldn't even be thinking like that no more. All Black people are your brothers and sisters, and we should be embracing them. And so I really appreciate that you did that. But you're doing a new project now. Tell us about it.
Sure. So I am the founder of Women of Color Unite. We are the largest nonprofit now of women of color in entertainment. Creator of the JTC list is named after my mother, who was an activist, Joan Teresa Curtis, who passed away in February 2016. The JTC list is the accompanied database of women of color above and below the line, meaning from actors, directors, grips, electric, sound, post-production. When we started in February of 2018, we had 93 women sign up. Now we're 4,000.
Wow, nice.
4,000. And we work within the intersection of women of color, especially dealing with people with disabilities, colorism, sizeism, ageism, homophobia. Unfortunately, I mean, we did Dark Girls 10 years ago. It was been 10 years. But I heard you talking about the story earlier, and two things came to mind when you were talking to the attorney, which is the majority of people who are killed are dark when it comes to Black people, and 50% have an invisible or visible disability. So when we talk about like not running away, sometimes that person has a disability, right? Mental, emotional, physical. So the idea of not run, it's instinctual, right? So these are the things that we have to take into consideration. So we work in the...
We have to work against that instinct.
Yeah.
The instinct is to run. And running, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but running is not an admission of guilt.
Right.
It's an admission of fear.
Right.
So it is natural for us to want to run, but we have to actively work against that instinct. We can't take off and run. We have to remember what's at the end of that run.
No, I understand that, but we as society and the police department and the justice system need to understand that if 50% of the people who are killed have a visible or invisible disability, they don't understand that. That it's not something that you can teach, because and that's what we mean by it is instinctual, right? Sometimes if it's a mental or emotional disability or even physical disability. So I just wanted to put that out there because of the fact that is sort of where we work, right? So when you join Women of Color Unite, here's the best part. It's free. Everything we offer is free. I don't believe in charging women of color. I ask people to donate what you can, when you can. If we help you emotionally, financially, spiritually, psychologically, emotionally, mentally. I think that is one of the ways that people have kept women of color specifically marginalized, right? So a lot, and I'm just going to say this because I'm very honest, a lot of the white female-led groups have kept us marginalized by using fees, right? The cost of something, the cost of networking, the cost of belonging to an organization.
I've seen that. Yeah.
So I purposely, when I started Women of Color Unite, I wanted to do, now nobody told me that I would spend all my money, my savings, go broke, 5 credit cards maxed out. But we ended up building something that is now becoming sustainable, right? Because if you feed people, they will donate back, right? And so it's a very different model than any other organization in Hollywood. The other thing is that we work within the space of diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility. So I'm the person who sits on the phone all day with all the major studios putting my foot up their ass. So I give them statistics. So when you join Women of Color Unite, you don't have to pay a fee. But what you do have to do is you have to fill out forms. These forms have given us the largest study of women of color in entertainment. So it is not a pipeline problem, right? People tend to think, oh, it's because, you know, so if you see a statistic from, let's say, Annenberg that says 1% of producers are Black women, it gives this idea that somehow there are not enough of us out there, or it's a pipeline problem, but it's not. It is actually a union problem. So we were the first ones to realize that only 10% of women of color working in entertainment belong to a union, a guild, or a trade organization. What does that mean? It means a decent living. It means health care. It means pensions. And it means networking opportunities, right? So it is not there aren't any, right? And this is what people need to know about the other studies from Annenberg, UCLA, San Diego State, is that what do they have in common? They're based on the top 200 films. Those top 200 films are all union. So it gave a very skewed perception. So I tell people, it's a union problem. It's not a pipeline problem. It's a hire my Black ass problem.
White folks just keeping it for themselves. That's nothing new. White folks keeping it to themselves. So now look, we got to get to the other thing we was coming to talk about, because your 7 minutes going to be up in a second. I didn't know we was going to talk about that. So tell me about that documentary you're doing. Wait, one lady asked a question about what you're saying. She said, where we get these forms to fill out? How do you get the forms for you? You said you have to fill out forms to be in your organization. How you do that?
Yeah, all you have to go to is the jtclist.com. That's it. And so that's where people request the database. We get about 10 requests a day from studios, production companies. And that's also where you can request to join, right? And so that's it. And there's no vetting or gatekeeping. It's just making sure that you fill out the forms and everything like that. But here's the thing I'm most excited about, and I will get to this very quickly, is not only that, we decided to become a nonprofit studio. So they rarely exist in the United States because of the fact that in Canada, in Australia, in the UK, they're giving state funds, right? We don't do that here. But it is a model that is already done in other countries, right? And so by donating to us, if a studio, a brand, they donate, it is tax deductible, then that person owns their IP, which is intellectual property. And then, so when they sell it to a Netflix, Amazon, whatever, they keep all the profits. For the studios, it's a tax deduction, right? So they know that they make their money back, that specific money, because they can write it off on their taxes. So I was in Clubhouse and a young girl by the name of Anna came in. Now, she came into the room and said, I've been working with Bill Duke. I did this film when I was 11 called Made in His Image. It's a short film. She won Diversity at Cannes. And she said, and Uncle Bill says I need a female mentor. And everybody in the room went, Cheryl, you're up. And so that was around that was during the Christmas New Year's holiday. And so she has taken Made in His Image, which was her short film, and she wanted to develop it into a series. She brought it to me and my team. We helped her develop it. And less than 6 months, we start pitching. Like major companies have asked us for her, and it deals with colorism and bullying and all of that. And it is wonderful. And she just turned 14. So she is going to have her first major pitch next week. I will be in the room, meaning that I will be on Zoom with her. But nobody can tell her story like she can. And so I have prepped her.
So at 14, she's going to pitch a major documentary.
14, a young, Black, dark-skinned girl is going to pitch her series, right?
Well, yeah.
Bill Duke and I do serve, along with Tiffany Boone, Malachi. We serve as the executive producers. But what I did was I put it together with a bunch of young girls. And so it's her story. Jess Carson, who was one, who I also met on Clubhouse, is the only Black female writer for The Flash. Jess is going to be our head writer for it, right? Sade, who is this, get ready for this, 21-year-old cinematographer who signed with Gersh at the age of 20. She's our cinematographer, right? Like, wow. There are all of these young, incredible, phenomenal young women out there who really just need the opportunity. They are brilliant. And I am happy to be the founder and to help all of them shepherd their career so that they don't, I'm just going to say this, Michael, so they don't have to put up with the same bullshit I had to put up with when, I have a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree from NYU Film School, a Master of Fine Arts degree from the American Film Institute. When I graduated from AFI in 1993, there were less than 200 people in the entire world with a master's degree from the American Film Institute, and I couldn't get a job. I watched my white counterparts work their way up in the studio system, right? So my mama taught me, who was an activist, she taught me, she said, Cheryl, you have one job as a human being on this planet. That is to make the world a better place for the next generation. And by doing it, you make it a better place now. I take that very, very seriously. So that is what I want to tell people. Oh, I have one more quick thing, please. One more quick thing. So there is a woman by the name of Taupe Nguyen. She is Vietnamese American. She runs this thing called Bitch Pack. Taupe is also a member of Women of Color Unite. We got together and co-founded #StartWith8 Hollywood. It is the largest diversity, equity, and inclusion and accessibility program ever created. We have done this on sweat equity. I can't get a studio to fund us, but here's the thing. 2 rounds in Hollywood, 1 round in Canada. We've gotten over 1,000 women of color mentors in the entertainment industry. They've gotten hired, their projects funded, and their content distributed. Come June, we launch the 3rd round in Hollywood, the 2nd round in Canada, and the very first round in the UK. I am going for 1,800 women in 3 countries, getting them mentors in the entertainment industry. They get 2, because sometimes one person is performative. So that's what I do.
That's fantastic. You do a ton. Tell people how to reach you now.
You can reach me. You can find me. It's really easy on Instagram, on Twitter. You can find me on Clubhouse. It is Cheryl, my first name, CHERYL_CLBP, which stands for Cheryl L. Bedford Productions. So it's CHERYL_.
Thank you. You brought a fountain of information and squeeze it all in there. So I want you to come back and we're going to break down one piece at a time and talk, because I really want them to get detail about these different things that you're talking about, because it's so great. I love the organization. And do you call it just the 3 letters? Is it just JTC?
So for the database, it's the jtclist.com. The actual organization, when I turned it into a nonprofit, is Women of Color Unite. You can find us at WOCUnite.org.
Well, leave us with a woo, woo, woo.
Woo, woo, woo.
There she is, y'all. Cheryl Man, Cheryl, you're doing a doggone thing. Cheryl Bedford is doing a thing in many ways. Please reach out to her if you want more information and want to find out how to get in and be part of this. Beautiful. I appreciate you. God bless you real good. Betty's sister supporting sisters. I love it. See you. That was Cheryl Bedford right there. Cheryl Bedford's in the house. And now these gentlemen have been so patient. Oh, my God. They're so patient. These young men are movers and shakers in the community. They're event planners, but they're really event producers. You know, they did an event that I went to that was so good at an extension of the Soho House. And two of the musical artists that was there performing, we've already brought on the show, so you've already experienced them. But let's meet these two young men who just blow my mind. I want to come to more of their functions. Their names are Ryan Houston and Craig Posey, and they call themselves RCE. Come on, y'all. RCE in the house. Hey, brother, how y'all doing, man?
Oh, we're doing well. Blessed. How are you?
Oh man, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, brother. Thank you guys for asking. Tell us what is RCE? What do you do?
So we're a full service event production company. We have a few flagship events. Soho Session, which you came to, Black Voices, Let's Talk About It, and a few other things like that. And our events that we produce are all about building community within and continue to that whole model of it takes a village. So we want to always bring community, help each other and things like that. So we, do anything from dinners, day parties, live music events, but the whole, we do it for the culture, for us to really come together and build. But then we also have services where, for instance, if Nike was like, hey, we want to do, a show, they'll hit us up and then we can curate and produce the whole show.
So what is Black Voices? What is that?
Yeah, Black Voices. So it's an event we created. We wanted to uplift the Black community. We wanted to highlight how amazing and talented and beautiful we are. And it's so crazy that right after we started doing this event, all the riots started and this we've been dealing with this police brutality thing for my whole part of the Black being raised as a Black man. You're going to learn about how to deal with police, which I don't think other races have. So we built Black Voices to say, outside of all the things that are said about us, all the things that are in the our description, we want to show we are beautiful, we are talented. We do artists, we do live painting, we do poetry, musicians, singers, dancers, and it's a whole event to kind of just show that.
So you're giving alternatives to just standing around in the street and not knowing what to do and not having direction. Because I'd say we're not teaching our kids really how to deal with the police when they come. I guess a handful of people are doing it. But if we look at time and time again how we're being taken out, a lot of us are not being instructed on a proper way to deal with the police when they come so that you can go home safely.
Absolutely.
For me in the street, the name of the game is baseball. And in baseball, the object is to get home and to get home safely. Even if it's a foul, you still want to get home safely. And I don't think we're teaching them that enough. So I like that you mentioned that aspect of it. But more importantly, I'm interested in the fact that you're creating so many other outlets for young Black people to go and explore and learn things as well as unfold into their greater selves. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want people to see a better image. And I think that that's what Black Voices is to do, is to say, you watch the news or you see, the descriptions of Black men, Black people. And if they can see this side of it, the talented side, they can come to the event and be like, oh, I can be a singer, I can be a dancer, I can be, I can do all these things. The mindset will change, and hopefully it resonates with all, the world, where everybody looks at us differently when they see a different side, the talented side, the beautiful side. We want to highlight that. So that's what the new image of Black people would be.
That's beautiful. I'm glad that you're doing that. We can always use as much of that as possible because there's so many negative images of us out there. And a lot of times the European media or white folk will tend to only go for those images to show again and again and again. Like I'm joking with people on stage every day about brothers pulling their pants up. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the pants hanging off the ass thing. I'm sorry, y'all. But then I'm a senior citizen. So I speak to my young brothers and sisters as an elder. I'm one of the elders. I'm one of the seniors. And I'm telling you, it don't look good. It look tacky.
You can't just lie. The outfit you had at the event, that was
I have a picture to show.
I mean, they don't even have no good looking drawers. They just had their pants hanging off their flabby, ugly. Anyway, I'm sorry, go ahead. So I'm glad you're giving alternatives, and y'all working with Soho House?
We are.
Yeah. So for the Soho Sessions event, we partnered with Soho Works, their co-working space, to launch that series. But for June, we're doing a partnership with our Black Voices and doing a mashup for Black Music Month. So we're going to do a Black Voices takeover for the next Soho Sessions at Soho Works. So for that one, we're going to incorporate all of the elements of art. So from dancing, singing, poetry, live art. We have a few surprises in the works too, but I think this is going to be a real special one. We really want to highlight the Black music culture and really just kind of celebrate each other for this month as well. So it's going to be very exciting.
We're bringing Black people to Soho House.
Yeah,
we in there.
We're in there. Now they got you in Soho House adjacent right now.
So you can't film in Soho House. So they made this building that's kind of like the daughter of Soho House, so that people can film and do content and do that kind of stuff. Because if we were to do it at Soho House,
way more limited.
Nobody would see it, and we won't be able to share it and get people to come and all that kind of stuff. So it's a blessing to have Soho Works involved in this, so that we can actually film and take pictures, and people, can be on their phone, things like that.
House.
They don't allow a lot of stuff.
So what is your single ultimate goal for the company, your company?
The goal is to travel. We want to spread. So our biggest thing is happiness, love, joy. Our events shouldn't be go sit by yourself, don't talk to anybody, and go home, or stay with your friend. We want to build community where you can walk in, you feel good. Everybody's open. I don't want the Hollywood thing where you can't talk to nobody. Meet somebody. The thing about kind of life sometimes is people think that they have to do it on their own, or there's only one slot, or you kind of have to walk over somebody to get to the place that you want to be at. And it's to me, it's you got a trait and I got a trait. Let's do it together. If I meet you, I want to build with you, and we can walk to the top at the same time. So all of our events have to be based in love, based in community, so that we can move forward.
And I think to add on top of that, another big goal of ours is to be able to be flagship event service, production team. We're hey, we want to do something for the Grammys. We want to do something for MTV Award. We want to do anything you want. Let's contact RCE, and they're going to produce something that's unforgettable. So that's our biggest goal, to have our staple events that we do that bring community, but also have the resources for people to come to us, and we can produce the events for them.
Nice. RCE, huh?
Yeah,
RCE. Yeah, I want to tell you, you guys did a magnificent job at the event I came to. It was really classy. It was really done well, and in a perfect environment. And everybody there was positive. I mean, to see all these young, beautiful Black people. I think all Black people are beautiful, but to see all these young, beautiful Black people supporting each other, lifting each other up, and to see the arts put down, that was just really amazing. And I thank you for that, man. So what's your next event?
I think
it's actually, our next event is we're going to do our Soho Sessions Black Voices Takeover.
BET Week.
BET weekend.
Wow.
Collab.
And you should be able to get your hands on a lot of different artists too, because everybody comes in town for that, right?
That's the thing, is BET weekend is such an amazing moment to have everybody in one spot, and then we can just kind of just pull.
Yes, it's gonna be.
I'm out of town that weekend.
I'm so upset.
We're gonna have to face
when I booked that gig, I didn't realize that was the BET weekend, and now I'm hearing that I'm going crazy. It's so much, man. Well, okay, I'm proud of you two gentlemen. I love your direction. I love what it is you're doing. God bless you for bringing this light to our community. So once again, tell people how they can find you.
On Instagram, we're RCE_LA. And then our website, rce-la.com. We also have merch on there for our Black Voices collection. Yeah, we RCE on every platform, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, so that they can find us there, man.
Well, brothers, I want to thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you so much for having us. We appreciate you so much. We're like honored to be here.
Thank you, brothers. Will you leave us with a woo, woo, woo? Woo, woo, woo. Ladies and gentlemen, you just been talking about Ryan Houston and Trey Posey. That's RCE, baby. Look them up. Give them some more love, Dave. Dave, come back. I appreciate it.
All right, Pete, I see you.
Good. All right, Dave, it's time to bring the pain, sir. Yes. She showed up and she walked right up and looked in the camera like this.
No, she had one eye on the camera. I see you.
Hi, Dawn. I'm getting my computer together so I can walk it into the next room.
Let me give you some walking music.
Thank you. You gonna work out with us today, David, or no?
I have to tend to my Colyar clan here. I can't do that.
All right.
What's that? Barely. Just
I can hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me better now?
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to know what happened to my introduction because I don't like the way I come on. Everybody else gets an intro. What happened to my introduction?
Let me look for.
Oh no, your introduction's coming. We didn't even bring you on yet. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, one of the things we do on Tuesday and Thursday, we like to build it up and make it firm around here, you know. And we have a young lady who is the pro. She is the expert. She is so awesome. Not just her exercise, but her personality, her energy, her light. All of that lifts us up. Miss Dawn Strozier, I want you to know that name. Dawn Strozier is all that when it comes to health and fitness. She ain't gonna just beat us up and show us how to work out, but she will also give you the proper food plan. She'll help you work out your food plan and everything so you'll be ready to go. I ain't did no commercials today or nothing.
You want me to put it in, Grandpa? I got it right here. You want me to slap it in? 50 and fit, right? 50 and fit intro.
50 and fit. Yeah, I see it too. You ain't the only one around here know how to hit a button. Dave is not working out because he a chicken. Hey, how you doing, Dawn Strozier?
I was actually just joking with you because I know you was having trouble with the video. But thank you so much.
We weren't having no trouble, child. We are not having any trouble with the video or anything else.
That's how we roll. That's just how we roll.
Yeah, we may have an occasional challenge. We might stumble over something, but we ain't having no trouble. We're having too much fun to have trouble. And if you're at home, folks, I want y'all to jump up and work out with us now. Y'all knew you should have already had your exercise stuff on because you know that's what we do out here. This is how we do it every Tuesday, every Thursday with Miss Dawn Strozier. Honey, where you at? Kelly? All right, okay, I'm ready. Your voice is kind of low today, though. I don't hear you that good today.
How is that? Is that better? I turned the volume all the way up.
No.
Let's see if this is better. Let's see if this works.
No.
Can you hear me?
No. I can hear you good then, right there.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yes, okay. That's good, honey. Come here real quick. Hold on 1 second. Come here quickly. Look at that shot of us.
That's a great shot. Hi, Dawn. Kelly rocks. Hello.
Good to
Okay, I'm holding my
It's good to
stomach
see
in.
you.
That's a great shot.
Hold your tummy in. Let's start
Okay, we
off
starting with
Let's
what?
start off with jack squats. Put your arms up in the air. Jack squats. You're gonna jump out to a squat. Sit back in your heels. Come back up. Foot clap. Good. Number 2. Come on. Clap. 3. Warming up our body. Up. 4. Up. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 10 more. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Good.
Okay. Woo! I can feel that in the old knees.
So we were putting together a jumping jack and a squat.
Okay.
Let's run in place for 50 counts. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now I want you to take your right leg and bring it up into your chest and kind of crunch forward. Put your head to your knee. Gonna stretch your lower back a little bit. Give me the other one.
I don't have balance.
Change sides. Come on.
Okay.
Use that core and try to balance. Use that core. Try to balance. Put your head down to your knee and down.
I don't have no good balance.
All right, you
All right.
ready?
Yep.
Grab your weights. 5-pound weight. 5 pounds. All right. Here we go. The first exercise we're going to do, we'll step back to a lunge. Step back to a lunge. Sit up straight. Side raise. Put your belly button in. Side raise. You ready? This is our cardio exercise.
Yes.
And let's go. 1, give me 16. Good. 2. Good. Good. 3, 4, 2 raises. Come on. Come on. 2 raises.
Almost feel like I'm curtsying for Queen.
Yep. And up. Come on. And up. We're only counting the front raises. Working those shoulders. You feel that? Come on.
Yes.
Come on. Here we go. Side raise. Last 2. And more. Good job. Up. Good. Now I want you to get down on the ground, and I want you to do chest press. Chest press with your hips up in the air. Down on the ground. I can't tilt my phone. You've done this before. Down on the ground. Hips up in the air.
Okay.
Arms are across in line with your chest, and you're doing a chest press. Give me 15 of those, and then Michael, look at me. You're gonna do 15 chest flies. Squeezing at the top. I'm gonna take a look at your form.
Wait, tell me again.
Lay back, chest press, hips up in the air. Lay back and put your hips up in the air. There you go. Straight up in the air with the chest press. No, do the press first. You're doing a chest press first, Michael. Straight up in the air. Chest press. Yes. Hips up in the air. Yes. Yes.
Okay. How many?
15. 15. 14. 13. Open your arms up, Michael. Take a look. Look at me. There you go. You're going to be in line. Look at me for a minute. Act like I'm laying flat down. Your arms are in line with your chest, and you go straight this way. When you come down, don't come down like this. This is how you're doing your arms. You're doing your arms like this. Your arms should be like this. Got it?
Oh, okay.
Look at that. Can you see that?
All right, let's start over. Ready?
Yes. Don't touch. Just go straight up. Just go straight up. Just go straight up. 9, 8, good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now let's do flies. Keep your hips up and turn your hands the other way. Palms to you. Start up at the top. Arms up. You're starting at the top. Arms up. Palms face each other. Look at me. That's how you start. Hips in the air. Yes, hips in the air. Hips in the air. Yes, but you starting point is with your arms in front of you. Arms up. Now go out. Here we go. 1, good. Good. 2, good. 3, slow down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Great job. Stand to your feet. That's it. That's it, Michael. Stand to your feet.
Okay.
Looking good, my friend. So, Michael, look at me for a second. When you're doing those flies, your arms are like kind of like a bear hug. You see that? So picture on the ground. This is a bear hug. And then my arms stay round. I bring my chest out so I can breathe. And then it comes in, I squeeze. Arms stay round. Chest out so you can breathe. Come in and squeeze. You don't go like this. You don't straighten your arms out. You do them like a bear hug. All right? But that was good work. Good job. All right, now we're back to our cardiovascular exercise. Grab your weights. We're doing triple squats. So let me show our audience the low impact. This is the low impact triple squat. You're gonna go out wide first. Wide. Come in shoulder apart. And then come in together. Working every part of your legs, your glutes, and your sweeps. Then you go to the other side. Wide. Shoulders apart. And together. That's low impact. Michael is low impact. We're gonna jump. Wide. Shoulders apart. And together. Wide. Shoulders apart. Sitting back on our heels. And together. You ready? Let's do it. We're doing high impact, Michael. We're doing 24. If we count right, we end up with our feet together at 24. Here we go. Wide. 1. Shoulders apart. 2. Now together. 3. Come on. Now 4. Good. 5. 6. Nice. 7. Come on. 8. Good. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14.
Oh,
15.
shit.
Come on. 16. Come on. 16. Come on. 17. Good. 18. Almost there. 19. Come on, Michael.
Wait, I'm coming. Shit. Okay. All right. Go ahead. All right.
19.
I'm ready. Fuck you, Dave.
Come on, Michael. 19. 20. 21. 22. Come on. 23. Last one. 24. Good job.
David is the devil.
He's eating potatoes. He's eating potatoes watching us work out.
He pork rinds.
Last exercise, Michael. Stay right there. Turn over. We're gonna do push-ups and kick our legs out onto your couch. You've done this before.
Oh, I'm sorry for that F-bomb. Sorry, family. Okay.
It's okay. Here we go. This is what we're doing.
No, those pork rinds.
Got that?
Do that again. Do it once more. Oh. Okay.
There we go. We got 15. You're gonna do a push-up when your feet touches the couch. You ready? Come in. Here we go. 1, push up. 2, push up. Good, Michael. 3. Yes. 4. 5. Nice. Come on. 6. Good job. 7. You ain't no senior citizen. 8. Come on now. 9. 10. 5 more, Michael. Come on. You got it. Take a breath. It's okay. Catch your breath. It's perfectly fine. Here we go.
5 more.
Up. 5. Come on. 4 more. 4. Come on. 3. Come on. 2. Come on. 1 more. 1 more. 1. Good job. So let me explain something to the audience. Let me explain something. There's nothing wrong with taking a break as long as you recover quickly. You don't necessarily want to break your rhythm before you're supposed to. But if you have to take a quick break, it's okay. Sometimes you have to take a quick break and shake your arms up, pick those weights back up and hit it. So he took a small break. He caught his breath and he continued. He didn't take 2 minutes. He didn't take a minute. He didn't even take 30 seconds. So that is okay. So don't be afraid to just take a minute and regroup. But his breathing he's doing, that's what we're going for. That's what a HIIT training is. That deep breathing, we're looking for that. HIIT training is going all out, then coming back down to slow. So you saw us do this here. That was a cardiovascular exercise where we were pushing it. That was cardiovascular. And then we did chest press. We were able to catch our breath. We came back down. We brought our heart rate back down. Then we went back to what did we do next? We did triple squat. Where we shut our heart rate back up, and then we came back down to the push-ups. I would have done regular push-ups. I wanted to show Michael off a little bit. I wanted to show him off a little bit.
Broke my heart, though.
That's what training is.
Look at your arms. I love them. Look at your arms.
Thank you.
Oh, man. And I get my stomach flat.
At the end of his workout.
I need to get my stomach flat like yours. That's what I'm working on. Though I know most of that diet.
You just have to make sure you exercise. Yeah, and you exercise more frequently. But I want to say this so they can hear this. That deep breathing makes them burn more calories. When you're finished with your workout, your body's actually burning fat anywhere from 90 minutes to 140 minutes when you finish this type of a workout. So don't be afraid to go. As long as you can breathe, you're okay. You may be breathing heavy, but he's perfectly fine. That's what we're going for. So great job, Michael. Great job.
And you're perfectly fine. Please follow her on at Dawn Strozier everywhere. Dawn Strozier, spelled Strozier. Thank you for being a constant here in our lives. I love you so much. Some of my Thursdays get thrown off because I keep traveling on Thursday.
Monday's fine.
Okay.
So Tuesday's fine. So what we can always do, we're going to start to post something on his Instagram page of the workout that we do during the week. So if he happens to miss Thursday, there's no excuse for you. This workout will be on his Instagram page. It'll also be on my Instagram page. You can follow me again, Instagram, on social media at Dawn Strozier. So if he missed Thursday, you don't have to miss it. You can do the workout at home.
That's great. Would you consider thinking about Friday? So we could do Tuesday and Friday. Just think about it.
I'll think about it. It's Friday, my busiest day. But I'll do my best to support you.
You know, I usually play clubs Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I usually have to fly out on Thursday. And it seems like each Thursday morning, I'm running to the airport. So I'm missing reading to the kids. I'm missing all that kind of stuff. But if I can slide things over to Friday, I think I'm going to slide the children's book reading to Friday too. Then I'm already in the town I'm going to be in. So I get up in the morning and I can do the thing with the kids. And I can do the thing with you. Because I want to get this body ready. This summer, I'm going out beach and I'm going to kick some sand in somebody's face. Hopefully, David, while he's sitting there smoking a fat one and eating a bag of pork rinds.
Exactly.
All right, David, come on back in here. Let's tell these people goodbye. Give us a little traveling out music as well. Dawn Strozier was wonderful. Please follow her at Dawn Strozier, STROZIER. The show didn't even go over all that bad. It went really, really well. I want to thank all 95 of my guests today. Holy Jesus. I had a whole bunch of people in here today, too, because I also wanted to debunk the myth that I could only have 2 people on and have a good show. We want to have anybody and everybody that's going to be fun, that's going to uplift our audience, that's going to teach us a few things, and it's going to make us giggle. You know, Sabrina said she was too late. You don't know why I said he loves us, and we none of the real clan was on live Sunday for Monday. Need answer. I don't know what that means. David, what's she saying?
She was late today. What answers? What's the question? I don't know about that.
Oh, she said how come none of the real clan was watching the Sunday show that we shot for Monday. She needs answers.
I told you. We shot a toe off. We shot a toe off.
Don't be playing. The real clan catch all the shows. Quit playing, y'all. But I know I'm in y'all hearts. The thing is, I'm flexible with y'all because y'all flexible with me. So we all in this together, and it's nothing but fun and love and keeping God first and good health. Thank you, Dawn Strozier. David, I love you, dude. You have come in here and kept it alive, baby. I'm proud of you, man. And I love your son. I can't believe you pulled out pork rinds, though, nigga. You made me cuss in the wrong kind of way today. God bless you, everybody. Have a fantastic day. Bye, Rosemary. See you, Giselle, Angel, T-Mac, Bo, Sabrina Fields, the winner. Hey, the big winner. God bless you. I'm sending you your $50 right now. Make sure you send your cash app. Put your cash app. Go to my DM, put your cash app. Everybody else, have a great, great Tuesday. God is great.
Thank you, Dawn.
Thank you.